What's up, internet? Welcome back. This is Loser22. Atari purchases a company to create the AtariOS. But before I get into it, let me just remind you guys that this is a forum discussion video. So if you have any opinions on the AtariOS, leave it down below and subscribe for more content. So as many of you know, Atari VCS pre-production has begun. At least that's what they have been stating on their Medium. And they have shown what the AtariOS currently looks like, and it actually looks slightly better than what I expected, because I expected a buggy Linux OS that had nothing in it. It looks like at least it's designed for a controller at the moment. Well, it looks like they're actually going to invest some money. I'm not sure what this deal entailed, because obviously we don't have that sort of information, how much they purchased them for and all that information. At least not at the moment. It looks like they purchased a company that has been developing a thing called WonderOs. And that is an OS that can fit a variety of systems to play a variety of games. The idea behind the WonderOS was that it could either be an app itself, or it could be integrated as an OS for a system. It states that if you have this as an OS, there are certain operating system level enhancements that they can do, certain permissions that they can kind of skip through. They can enhance a game. They even call it Wonder Mode based off the WonderOS name. Now that Atari now owns this company, part of me wonders if they're going to integrate all of this into an AtariOS. In fact, the early creation of this, the early inception of WonderOS was the idea that this could be the AtariOS, but not for the Atari VCS. You see, the guys that are putting together the WonderOS, their original thought was, what if we could get the name AtariOS for this? We can just license it out from Atari themselves. And maybe that's how conversations started. But maybe Atari looked at this and said, you know what? We're trying to build an OS, and I don't think we're doing that good of a job, so let's just outsource this. And then from that thought of outsourcing the OS, they thought, why don't we just buy the team that's developing the OS so we can own it 100%? And that looks like that's what they're doing. I would want to watch this and see, like, is there anything fishy going on here? Or is this a 100% honest partnership between the two? Or something? If it's real and everything is honest, then everyone who has paid, invested in this project, I don't really want to use the word invested, I mean just paid for the product, and they're waiting to get the early backers version of this. This should be a small sign of optimism. As I mentioned in my last video, which hasn't gone up by the time of recording this, but lo and behold, this news drops as I'm uploading my video. I mentioned on that video that I think it's great that Atari is finally updating us with information. There is no reason why they should be radio silent, and just the fact that they're uploading more constantly, they've already done some really bad and fishy things that the community wants more answers to. But at least we're getting some news like this. They even state in the very bottom of the Medium page, they are still uncertain about what's going on in China, and they have no updates about the production going on there. So even that tidbit of there being no updates on the production within an update of purchasing a team like that, that's what they should have been doing. I hope these updates keep coming, and I hope all of you guys that have put money on this product actually get something out of it. Well, anyways, what do you guys think? Have you guys looked through WonderOS and decided that this was a great purchase on Atari's behalf? Do you think that maybe they in some way screwed over the WonderOS team? Let me know down below. And if you like discussion videos much like this one, subscribe for more content, and I'll be back with more.